Hey, you filthy lot. If you want one of these, you've probably already done your CBT test by now, but there's another hoop to jump through. Oh no! Yep, the theory test. Ugh. Anyway, these are the resources I use to get through mine. This is what you expect when you get to your test. Let's just roll the intro and see how it goes. Right then, booking your test. Booking your theory test. So gov.uk website, have a look on there. You can book your test on there. There's loads of drop down menus, tells you exactly what you need to do, how it works, the percentages you need to score on each of the two sections. I believe it's £23 to book, or it was when I booked it. And what I did, and it did help me actually, is I booked my test before I started any revision, before I did anything else, because it gave me a date to work towards, and for me that personally helped me no end. The only other thing on booking your test I will say is stay away from these theory bookings. Guaranteed to book your test, guaranteed to pass first time. All these do is block by slots, so it takes you so much longer on the Gov website to get your date. Use the Gov UK website please people. So there you go, welcome back people. So if you've been on the Gov site, you've had a look, you've clicked all the menus, you've read all the information, hopefully you've booked yourself a test date. So now you've got something to work towards. Next is resources. So there's books, there's the internet, there's apps available. Everyone learns differently, so it's pretty much up to you how you go with it. But what worked for me was a combination of the book, which was gifted by a friend or borrowed. I borrowed it from a friend, but everyone who's borrowed it so far has passed, including myself. Hey, just a little one there for you. But the second thing I used, again I asked around, was that app there, Bike Theory Test. A load of people in the community chat group that I've got on Facebook all pretty much suggested that that's the best app to use. So it breaks it down for you all into sections. I've got a little quick screen recording of it as you'll see now, but to be honest with you, it was £4.99 a month, but you can cancel any time. So I only had it for a month, downloaded it, £4.99, went through it, all the questions, theory questions, then it moves on a little bit and you've got your hazard avoidance, which is something I found hard to find online, or anything up to date at least, and certainly in the book. It does, well, books don't do moving pictures, do they, let's face it. So especially for the hazard avoidance I found it super useful. And once I passed, like I say, all I did was I cancelled the subscription to the app and that was it. So the book was gifted, hazard avoidance bit £4.99 for the month, plus the test cost 23 quid. That was it. There you go, so that's what I used. So the difference between using a good old-fashioned textbook and the app. The book, when I want to sit down for a good length of time, maybe half an hour, I'd go through 50 questions at once, answer them, then go back and mark them. I found that a pretty decent way to learn, or it sank in for me. The app, when I had 10-15 minutes, I just want to flash through a couple of things, especially the hazard avoidance stuff. Absolutely spot on for that. Like I say, online there's a few clips, probably not all the clips, or at least I didn't find all the clips, and for that reason I found that exceptional. So there we go, that's the book and that's the app. So when you finally get the test centre, you'll go in, you'll be meted at reception, you'll have to hand over your ID, they'll take a picture of you, they'll scrutinise all your documents, make sure you've got everything that you need. You'll be asked to remove any sort of smartwatches, things like that. Mobile phone, make sure it's turned off. They'll even check that it's turned off, and then you'll get your license documentation back and a locker key. Everything on your person put in that locker, because the next step is when you get called through, when it's finally your turn. Sorry, got an itchy eye. When it's your turn, they will ask you to empty your pockets, pat you down, pat this, da 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 da. It is strict. I don't know why it's so strict, but it is strict. Once you pass that, you'll be then going to the goldfish bowl, as it were. So it's a room. There's a couple of people monitoring what you're doing. There's various different booths. You can tell, oh, booth 1, booth 2, booth 3, etc., etc. And then you'll sit down. All the instructions will be on your computer screen. So you've got a computer, you've got a mouse, and you've got a set of headphones. So you read the instructions, you go through it, and when you're ready to start, you click start. You go through, you do your theory side first, then you get offered a 3-minute break if you want one, and then you do your hazard awareness stuff. Once you're finished, it's up to you to go, yes, I'll submit this, or no, I want to go through and look at some more of the answers. You finish, you go back to reception. Receptionist will give you a piece of paper, open up a piece of paper, and it'll either go pass or fail. And that is your theory in a nutshell. If this video was handy, if it's helped you out, please let us know. If you used the app, let us know. If you went and got the book, borrowed the book, you got it from the library, let us know if it was useful. See you next time. Thank you for watching. Goodbye now. Remember, explore.